Hey there, how you doing? I didn't see you standing here out in the middle of the woods where I've already set up my camera, prompting like I was going to come up and do the walking to the lake scene. Well, you know what? Everyone's doing their boat down to the way of the lake, and everyone's doing their little hiking path to the lake, and the adventure part is the awesome part, don't get me wrong. But I know you probably just want to watch me catching fish. So hopefully today, my little hike to the lake is going to provide, this is a lake I've never been to before. It is about a quarter mile, maybe a little more back to the lake on an old logging road. That's what I'm doing. I'm going to go put some fish, probably just back down the hole. I don't feel like eating any today. I had a delicious pike on a bike yesterday. So I'm going to shut you off. Thanks much. We'll hopefully get some fish. Hey everybody, it's out there right now. I'm trying to jig fish, and I usually can't get good ice fishing video because, you know, it's winter. But today, see that Marky's going to come up and eat my bait right now. Oh, and I missed him. Okay. So I figured since it's raining, I'd try to do video. You know, that makes sense. But again, I don't know how much you can see there. That's my bait right here. Okay, and there's fish coming up right there to it. One's coming up kind of fast. I jig it a few times. There, got a fish. Pretty good fish too. That's good. That's nice. That happens all the time. GoPro must be not turned off. Okay, it's just a very healthy little bluegill. So there you go. That's one of those. Good. Look at the purples and everything in there. Just a pretty fish. So, ow! Okay, that was high pitched. I don't mean to do that, but it hurt. Sometimes bluegills, they throw a spine in your limbs. So, doggone it. I'm trying to get this off there. Today is catch and release only, so that's why I thought I'd bring out the camera. Had a couple of fish fries and everything was fine and dandy. So we're going to release that one right back down the hole. There you go, buddy. There's a couple more down there yet, so I'm going to try to fix my bait up. He shredded it pretty good. And get it right back down there for some catch and release. All the fish, oh, there's one up there, if you can see that in the camera. Oh, another one's coming in right there. My bait's dropping down right now. So that's good. That's good. Maybe it's going to have a little run here a little bit early. Okay, so that's my bait dropping down right here. And then that's a fish coming up right there. So I go just above him, about like what I think is about a foot. And I'll jig it a few times. And then sometimes I'll lower it real slow, just barely going down the hole. And then I'll kind of pop it like it's trying to get away from the fish. And that, now you can see he's chasing it. Another fish is coming in. Now there's competition. Great little video here. And I'm going to stop it right in one spot, jig them, let them catch up, and see if they tap it. And we got nothing. They are right on it, but not quite inhaling it. Okay. Okay, now further down the screen, this is another fish down here at about 16 foot. So because those two were not too aggressive and didn't really go for it, I'm going to drop down again. That one's coming up nice and slow, so he sees what's going on up above. He's going to check it out. So I'm going to lower it down just above. Same thing. Start raising it up and try to entice him to bite by doing little jigs and then stopping my bait. Hopefully they take... Oh! Hopefully I swing and a miss. So there's that. There's also me missing. That happens quite a lot, especially when the camera's on. When it's off, I'm 100% accurate on all my hook sets. Guaranteed. So, so I'm right back in that pool of marks. Again, I'm jigging. I'm hopefully going to get one to give it a little love. I do check my bait quite frequently, so if this one bites or doesn't bite, I'll definitely bring it up and check my bait, because it could mean that last bite pulled the tail off the hook. And if that thing is just dangling the wrong way, I can 100% guarantee you'll have less bites. See, that one's not looking at it very well or not doing much with it. So I'm going to assume, yeah, look at that. Okay, here's a perfect example. See how that's just off of there? It's not on there right? That same fish is still there. He's hanging out in the area. I'm going to quickly just straighten this out. This is prime example if this works. I'm going to straighten it out, get it right back up to the thing, make sure it's running horizontal. Okay, the fish is gone, so I can't really verify anything, but I bet you now if I put it down there, a fish comes up and he's interested, he's going to take it. That's one of those things I've learned over and over again. Sorry, I get kind of monotone sometimes. bothers me. You guys need some variety. Or you don't. Whatever the case. So all these fish are gone now, but I'm pretty sure I have a fish right tight near the bottom. So I'm going to lower it down there and try to see if that is a fish. Way, way down. We're going to cross our fingers and hope that it's something down there. And if not, well, then we'll start working it right back up to the top. And it looks as though there is a fish down there, but he's off to the side. Okay. So now I'm lifting it up, and I don't know if you can see this on there or not, but there's a couple of marks right down here. This is the bottom, and these are a couple of fish coming in. And now there's another mark coming up right there. Now those are usually the bigger fish in my eyes, so I'm going to bring it up to that mark. I'm going to try getting, and to me those are usually the heavier feeders. They're up in, they might be in schools or whatever looking for fish. So I always try to bring it up there, jig it a little ways above their head. Hopefully they'll start coming in like that one is right there. Okay, so that's coming in, it's getting brighter and brighter, bigger and bigger, right below my bait. I'm getting my stuff set up. I'm going to try to lure him away, or make him think he's got to chase my bait, and I slow it down. He just tapped it real lightly. Dang it. Still right on it. Okay. Now we're not quite at feeding time. That's about another half hour from now. So I'm picking apart a few of the pre-eaters. This one's about to bite, I think. Come on, buddy. Do it on camera. Do it for the do it for the viewers, ass. Yeah, you're not a eater. Get out of my face, non-eater. So we're gonna go back down. There's another fish down below it. Ooh, that one's a chaser now. Look at him chasing it, or not? I don't know. I'm just full of it. All right, so we're gonna shut you off for now, and hopefully we'll get you back on when it's a little more chaotic and there's more fish rapid biting. But you saw some of the things I did. Take note; those are really cool little things to do. Is sometimes it's really enticing to have the fish chase it, and if you go and they bite a few times and then they just stop, check your bait. It could be very critical. Your bait might be way off. So I got a fish in the bottom coming up right now. Looks like he's about on it. Ooh! If you saw that on the camera, I don't know if it caught it all, but I was about 7 seconds late on that hook swing. So that doesn't help, and I'll have to be changing my bait out here pretty soon too, because every time I think of fish bites, it gets ripped off pretty easy. So, boy, it must have been a small one because he hit it like he wanted it, and he wasn't very smart that it had a hook. You know what I'm saying? Ooh. Oh, here comes another one off the bottom. You can see it on there or not. Oh, scared away. Darted back off, so it must be a smaller fish. That's usually the case. All right, turning off for now. Come back soon. GoPro, turn off. GoPro, stop recording. GoPro, stop recording. Okay.